Hi, I've been reading this book in Spanish with my son. It's available in English also. Yesterday we read, the day before yesterday we read about David. It's a publication from David and Goliath from the Bible. This is from the Jehovah's Witnesses. However, it's only 2 pages that he reads every day. One, two. I believe that sometimes he only reads 1 page and then his mom reads the second page. Now, this movie is called These Words Must Be on Your Heart. And it's about a man and his family that he's trying to get everybody together to read the Bible with him and to talk with each other. But they all have separate lives. The only one sitting next to him you can see, I think, is the little boy. Yeah. And in one episode, in one moment of one scene, the little boy, nobody goes to pick him up after school because his dad is stuck doing some work and his mom is doing some other work. Hi, Timothy. This is my good friend. Come in and say hello. He has a short tail. And at the end of the movie, he decides not to work overtime. And then the whole family began to spend time with each other. As you can see, they're smiling and they have cheerful colors for clothing. And in the beginning, they're dressed in black and gray. Yep, see the big change? I have a similar life as this man at this moment because I don't have a job. And my family, the purpose for my not having a job is to be able to be home with my children. However, they all want to spend, well, not all of them. My son is next to me, just like in this movie. But the daughter wants to be doing her own thing. The wife is, she told me yesterday she goes everywhere just so she won't have to spend time looking at me. So, oh well, it's a similar life as Job. However, what's going on is I value my time. For instance, right now it's the first hour of the day. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, perhaps 7 a.m. already. I already had my oatmeal for breakfast. I changed the water for the dog. I picked up a pillow from the floor, this pillow. And I mentioned that because I've noticed that the children sometimes, not just in this house, the pillow could be on the floor and nobody picks it up. Or there could be a piece of paper, right, Timothy? There could be a piece of paper and nobody picks it up. Or the dog bowl could be empty of water and nobody gives him water or gives her water. She's a girl. So, what I'm saying is to whom much is given, much is expected. You can fix your life. You could watch a movie like this. Um, where can you get this movie? You say you don't have cash, but you have a computer. Contact jw.org, the Jehovah's Witnesses, and just tell them that you just want to see the movie. And that's how you could do that. Or when they come knocking on your door, just tell them you want to see the movie and Daniel sent you. If you need to talk to somebody, I'm available. My name is Daniel Carone. My email is danielcarone1972 at gmail.com or danielcarone1972 at facebook.com. God bless you and those that surround you. Your life will get better if you do something like I started reading the Bible with the Jehovah's Witnesses. I started going to the meetings. A friend of mine said that, what? They brainwashed you already in just 1 month? And some people could say that that's what happened. Other people could say that I was an eager student. I wanted to do something with my life, and that's why I accepted their way of living, their lifestyle. I've actually been a Jehovah's Witnesses, or Jehovah's Witness most of my life without knowing about the organization, without going to their kingdom hall, without going to their church, without reading their books. But I used to see their pictures when they used to give me those brochures, and I used to say, I do like this picture of a man with his family, or this other picture of a man reading the Bible with his family. One of the cats wants to come in. Let's go open the door for him or her. You know, these cats, they really love my slippers. They're always sitting down on my slippers. Let's see who it is. Come on in. Oh, it's his brother. I call him Volcano. Fluffy the Volcano. There's my dog. Hi. Alright, so my life is getting better because I act like Gandhi. I keep a serious face. I'm dressing up. I'm using these white shirts. This one was, well, I only have one white shirt. The other one's blue. This one was purchased by one of the old men of the Jehovah's Witnesses. He bought my shoes, bought me a shirt, bought me a suit. It was very nice. It's a very generous act that he did. My shoes had holes in them. So why don't I work? I don't work because we own this house at this moment in time. God has loaned it to us. And I believe that my time is so valuable that I don't want to go to work. And yet, what do I do with my time? I'm a babysitter. There's a 4-year-old that I go babysit, or sometimes I would babysit over here. But why do I do it? Because I'm able to do it. I'm able to lift up the boy. I'm not in shape, but I'm able to keep up with that little boy. In the sense that as long as we're in here and I put the sofa blocking the door, the hallway, so he won't run to the bathroom and throw a toy down the toilet or do something. So I keep an eye on him. I sit in the sofa, or I put him to wash dishes. Just washing one dish could take he gets entertained for at least 45 minutes, 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I don't feed him until he sees me eating, because I noticed his mom used to go and tell him, sit down, eat. And I have a different technique. He sees me eating and he says he wants a hot dog. He sees me eating, he says he wants bread. He sees me eating, he didn't want any beets, but I put one on his plate and I said, eat. Then he asked for another one. So children, well, why do I love this kid? Because God put him in my path and he hugs me. He's the only one that has kissed me on my forehead. Yeah. One time my wife drove to the water company or over there by the water company. And we don't have air conditioning in the car, not to my satisfaction. And I got so overheated. I didn't get out of the car. I just opened the doors when we got there, and then she drove me back over here at the house, and I just stayed on the sofa. Well, the little boy came and gave me a kiss on the forehead. Uh, that's why I do the babysitting. The little boy loves me, and who else gives me love? The Jehovah's Witnesses, my son. That's about it. Um, in January, I started studying with the Jehovah's Witnesses, and I found out that my enemies would be from my own household. So now that I know that, I keep a serious face, and that's the only way to persuade them to read the Bible with me and to, as I follow Jesus, and Jesus follows God, right? Okay, so God is the king, Jesus is the prince, I follow Jesus, and my children and my wife also follows what I say. As long as I am doing things that are for God. Spoke with a lady yesterday, and she said, "You're babysitting for free?" And I said, "Well, I get paid with time and attention. As a child, I was in solitary confinement, you could say, because the adults wouldn't talk to me, and I was in a house all by myself. So I welcome that this boy gives me time and attention. That's what I call love. He's disobedient. He's a strong-willed child. He's disobedient in many ways. However, like he doesn't want to hold my hand as we're crossing the street. So I just grab him by the back. Cat jumped up here. I just hold him by the back of his shirt. And then he says, "Okay, hold my hand." That's what I gotta do. See you in the next video.